Hello party people, what's up? Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I'm Tori, and for today's video I thought we would spice it up a bit. I thought we would get a little more personal, you know? So today I'm going to show you my closet. We're going to do a little closet tour. So I hope you enjoyed this video and let's just hop into it. My room has 4 walls, and one of the walls is just sliding mirror doors that lead to my closet. So on the left side here of my closet, I just have a few built-in shelves. And for the shelving up top right here, I just have a lot of miscellaneous stuff. And then just below that, I have my black bags. I just really have organized it all kind of by color. So it goes black, browns, and warm tones, and then funky colors. And then probably the most interesting bag I have in this part of my closet is my Alexander Wang Rocky bag. Ooh, this was definitely a huge staple for me in like 2014, 2015. I had wanted this bag for so long that I literally got dupes of it off Nasty Gal to kind of see if I would use it a lot, and then I ended up getting this when I graduated high school. It has really nice chrome studs on the bottom. I really liked the chrome studs because at this time I wore a lot of silver, but also I really just did not like how shiny the gold and rose gold were at the time, so I opted for a more classic color. She's had a lot of love, okay? I love this bag. I just don't wear this a lot because the designer Alexander Wang is very controversial. He has been accused of like being a sexual predator, and so obviously I don't want to sport his bags, but I don't know, I'm kind of just holding on to this for sentimental value right now. And then this second cubby right here just has, this is like my COVID station, to be honest. In here I have all of like the at-home tests that I got from the government, from CVS trips, as well as all my masks and my travel hand sanitizer. And I don't know, I just like this right here because it's really easy access. Like whenever I need to like run out the door, like I don't forget a mask. And then down here I have all of my brown bags. I don't really reach for brown bags too often, but I just like to have these around because I feel like they're great for the spring and summertime. And so this is one of my favorite bags. I bought this in Camden when I was in London at this place called Collectif, and they made vintage inspired bags and dresses, and I just loved this one. I love the wicker look of it. I really like this as opposed to like more traditional like wicker baskets because it has a nice little clasp and it just is such an interesting shape. And then down here I have my very eclectic and fun bags that are in a variety of colors. Okay, let me just do a speed round of the bags in here that I think are the most interesting. I have this one that I got in Thailand at like one of those random like tourist markets. I just think it's such a funky like shape and color. It's not very practical, so it's definitely something that you just wear to like dinner or something to get a cute photo in. But then I have my fake Dior saddle bag. I haven't used it very often, but I think it's just fun, and when I have used it, like no one calls me out on having a fake bag. I also feel like having fake bags is such like a interesting topic. Like buying fakes is fine, but you have to have enough real things to offset the fake things. So I justify this as like, okay, well I have a few designer shoes and a few other designer accessories, so just having like 1 or 2 fake things, it's fine. It satisfied the look, and honestly I don't think anyone really cares anymore. And then I have this bag, which is a super fun and fluffy bag that I got at a secondhand store. And then this is another fun structured bag that I have. It's shaped like a takeout box, and it's from this brand called Poppin' Suki, which I don't know if they still make handbags, but it was run by this influencer named Poppy and Suki Waterhouse, and I just thought it was so cool. This was definitely really big in like 2015, and I'm so happy I held on to it because now I love Suki's music, and I just think it's such a really fun and interesting piece. And I think that's it for bags. The last section on the bottom is just where I keep my picnic basket and my binders full of my film negatives. Let's move on to clothing. I've adjusted you so we get more of the closet. So basically how I organize my closet is by color, and it's not even in like a sensical way. I know some people definitely like will differentiate between black and gray, and then, you know, black t-shirts and then printed tops, but That's just too much for me. I just kind of group them all together and it kind of forces me to like sift through them every time I get dressed. And then from there I have all my white and cream tops, and then browns, and then pink, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. I'm trying to think of my most interesting pieces in here that I can show you. All right, I just thought I would show you one of these pieces simply because I found out this week that Alexa Chung is closing her clothing brand, and this is a t-shirt I have from her brand. I really love Alexa Chung. We all know this. I grew up in like the age when she was the it girl, so she definitely holds a special place in my heart. I'm really sad that her clothing label is closing, even though I could really only afford the t-shirts. But this is like the first piece that I bought from her. It's definitely one of those pieces that I wore to death, and so I think in a couple years time, or maybe even later this year, I'm gonna pick it up again because I haven't worn it in a while. This is another top that I thought I'd talk about just because I've had it forever. This is an old Topshop top that I literally got in 2014, and I think it's one of the oldest and most worn pieces in my closet. Don't ask me to name any Iron Maiden songs because I cannot tell you a single one. But doesn't this shirt look so vintage? It literally just looks vintage because I've washed it so many freaking times. This is from the Topshop brand, and finally, and I really wish that Topshop made more of these band tees in this kind of fabric because it has gotten so much cooler with age, and even like the way like it has these little holes from like going in the dryer. Like, she's a classic. She's definitely a top that my college friends still associate with me, so I have to keep her for sentimental reasons. I'm keeping her forever. Kit Major merch. I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you don't support your friends, you're a weirdo. I mean, one of my most worn tops, obviously. Let me know if you like this idea, but one lookbook idea I had in mind was styling merch that I have. I realize I have a lot of merch, whether it's my friends, whether it's like band tees, or even if it's like things about my niche interests. I have accumulated quite a few t-shirts, and I feel like it would be really fun to style them in like more subtle, subdued ways. Let me know if you want that, because I think that's something I'd really like. And it was actually kind of inspired by this shirt. So I got this WandaVision shirt from the Etsy shop Mustard Yard Press, and I really love her stuff. I love the Avengers, I love Marvel, but what was the best Marvel show of 2021? WandaVision. I'm an Elizabeth Olsen stan. Don't get it twisted. I fear showing you all this simply because one of them is very sweat stained, but are you really a California girl if you don't have Reformation tops in your closet? I mean, if you don't, you're valid, but I'm definitely one of those girlies. I know you all are sick of hearing me talk about how much I love a collared shirt, but let's look at how many I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I love them. Okay, I switched you around, but now I've realized that was actually not very helpful. My first and only Paloma wool purchase. I know a lot of people don't love this pattern, but something about this like warped checker really makes my soul happy. Similarly to how much I love a white collar top, I love a quarter sleeve, semi-ugly top. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Another small like brand Etsy shop Instagram account that I really love is Rama by Rachel, and I ended up snagging one of her screen printed Twiggy tees. Obsessed with it, literally gonna continue wearing it to death because I think it's so fun, and her drops sell out so quickly, so I feel so lucky to have this. Another really fun small brand that I love and I really like love to support is this brand called Sunday School. I have a few masks from them, but I also really just love this pink floral top that I got last summer. It's in this really fun terry cloth, and I just love their brand and their like messaging. I don't know, they're really fucking cool. I have my cool girl Heaven by Marc Jacobs top with the Queen Kirsten Dunst, and then we're nearing the end. Okay, a few more tops that fall into my love for like the ugly old lady clothes, but I actually think they're really cute, are these two. And they're both from the brand Jessica Max USA, so I definitely want to look up this brand on eBay and online because I really think these tops are super cool. And it's this one. This one's a bit bigger. I got it in a 1X, and it just has all these fun ladies vacationing on it. It's a quarter sleeve top. And then I have this one, which is a bit more of a form-fitting t-shirt, and it has all these fun ladies in like Western vibes. And I don't know, I love these. If this pattern is in this cut of shirt. I immediately need to find it because I love this stuff. This is my reminder for all of you who have some sort of like old women's like consignment store in your town to go look there, because sometimes they have really fun gems. I got this one at a secondhand consignment store in my hometown, and it's this Tahari top, which is the cutest going out top. It's stunning. It has a little cowl neck, but I need an occasion to wear this again, be like a mermaid when I wear this top. This is like the only other slogan vintage tee that I have, and it's another one that I think is such a gem. And I got this actually right as the pandemic hit. My mom and I went on like a mother-daughter trip to Seattle for a weekend. Okay, it's a little stained from my own use, but it says, support the two-party system, party all day, party all night. I did wear this when I voted in the last election, so it's a vibe. Okay, sorry if you moved. I literally have been talking for so long that I had to change the battery, but that is basically it for my tops. I feel like my dress game is not up to par as to what I feel like other like YouTubers or like fashion girlies like collection is, mostly because I feel like I just don't have the staples that everyone talks about having. Like I don't really have like a little black dress. I have like a little white dress, but it's like the Hill House one I wear all the time. But when it comes to dresses, I definitely always look for things that I can style a million different ways. My exercise dress, and you know, these two iconic dresses that have gotten me like so many views on lookbooks, like the with jean dress, the House of Sunny dress. She's not looking great, but it's okay. Okay, now let's move down and I'll show you my jackets and things like that. Hello, okay, now we're on the ground. I hope this is a good angle because I can't really tell. Okay, so ignore the mess up here. Because my room is so small and my apartment doesn't have ample storage, I store random things up here, but hopefully it's getting cut off. Similarly to my tops, there really is no rhyme or reason on how I organize my jackets. I try my best to kind of group them by the fabric, but sometimes I fail at that. Sometimes I just shove these things in because it's so hard to like get down here and make down here really nice. Random stuff here. Okay. The first notable jacket that I have is my long puffy North Face jacket. You may be asking yourself, Tori, why do you own a long puffy jacket if you live in California? So you never know when you might go to like a casual weekend in Mammoth. Another notable jacket is actually right here as well, and it is this gorgeous suede jacket with fur lining that I got from Nasty Gal. I actually got this from Nasty Gal a really long time ago, back when Sophia Amoruso was still the head of Nasty Gal and before Boohoo bought Nasty Gal, like back when it was truly like an independent brand and it had like really fun collaborations and it had really interesting brands on its site, and I'm never getting rid of it. The cut is like just so iconic, like the fur detailing is so beautiful. I have 3 Coachella hoodies because what? Coachella is a personality trait to me, y'all. Yeah, not going this year though. I know I'm gonna miss Harry Styles. We don't talk about it. Let's not talk about it. My little leather jacket collection we have. This is like the trench that I wear all the time. Kind of feels like something my grandpa would wear, or like Adam Sandler in Uncut Gems, but I love it. I love feeling my fake model off-duty look. The thing about leather jackets is the kind of cut of leather jacket definitely goes in and out of style. I feel like the moto jacket is not in season, but just yeah, I feel like everyone is still obsessed with like the leather blazer. But you'll always like need a leather jacket, you know. I got this one at a All Saints sale in London. I bought 2 jackets for £200 at this sale, and it was iconic, so I'm holding on to this jacket forever. I love that it has like the black hardware, but then it has the nice chrome. This one's for the OG girlies who loved Reformation back when they were making like cringy like Brandy Melville basics. It's this Levi's jacket, and on the back it says Kate Moss and some pizza slices. How like relatable and fun, right? I think this was literally made when like it was like girls were like, oh yeah, like let's hang out and watch the Victoria's Secret fashion show and eat our feelings in pizza Nutella. Like it was definitely that era of the internet. I can't get rid of this relic. I feel like it was my first Reformation buy and I'm still holding on to it. This quote was also definitely like a rebuttal to like Kate Moss's iconic phrase, like nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. Again, another sentimental piece for me because I'm trying so hard to be a cool girl. Okay, now we're into suede territory. I have this suede jacket that I love, but I definitely need to get shoulder pads put in. $6 velvet blazer find. My latest thrifted suede jacket. A couple pieces I want to style this spring. Very fun, very cute, very fun. All right, I moved y'all over. Can you tell? So the next bit is all of my skirts and my pants that are over here that just hang here. And to be honest, you can't see it. I can hardly see them half the time. So I don't organize my pants and my skirts. It's like skirts and pants. And then I don't organize by color or length or anything. Again, because it's really hard to like get down here. I'm a tall girly. I'm a lazy girly. So it like doesn't happen most of the time. Most of my bottoms are boring. I feel like I literally use all of them in like every lookbook ever because I don't love to buy pants. My midi skirt collection, which honestly is not even that wild. All three of these are from Topshop and then this one's from Realization Par. All right, this is where it gets really personal and intimate because this is the side of my closet that's not very organized. Random stuff, sweaters and jeans, a linen closet, and then out of frame is my hamper. So that's fun. I don't store my shoes in my closet because I'm an Asian American woman. I store them in like our little closet by our front door. So if you want a shoe collection, let me know. That will not be in this video. I also realized right here is where you can really see like my dresses and my little hangers that I hang my scarves and belts on. And honestly, I would so recommend these like belt hangers. I bought these I think like a month and a half ago now because I really needed to like create space here because obviously I have these shelves, but I need to be really deliberate about like the real estate of these shelves. And I had a box of belts that was taking up too much space, so I opted for these instead. And actually this organizational tool is helping so much. I feel like I can see more of my closet and it's also just so easy for me to like grab these off the hanger. I got these crates from Hey Design because I was suede girlies. I am now a Hey Crate Design girly. But I really like them because they can be stacked on top of each other and it's so easy to just like pick them up and put them back down. So the bottom is a lot of my winter stuff, so like beanies, scarves, gloves, things like that. And then up on top I have all of my like baseball caps, trucker hats, and my fun hats, like my cowboy hat, which will not sit on my head because I have a high pony on right now. In here are all my electronic stuff. So on the bottom I have things that are like my old film cameras, all that fun stuff. And then on top are all of like my chargers and the cords and things like that. Right here I have greeting cards. I would highly recommend for anyone of any age to get a pack of greeting cards. My mom gifted me this like a really long time ago. She got it at Costco and it's just full of different birthday cards, thank you cards, get well soon cards. And I love, love, love having these handy because birthday cards are so expensive. They're like $5, $6. I'm a person who loves to receive birthday cards, so I love to give them as well. And then up here I have my little Care Of refills. I'm obsessed with Care Of. I think they're actually one of like the few like companies that are like talked about a lot on the internet that are actually really great. I have a dish by my bedside table that I fill with these packets weekly, so I just keep the extras in here because it's nice and cool and dark out here. I have some like random packaging materials because at the beginning of the pandemic I thought I was going to be a girly that was going to sell their stuff on Depop and Poshmark, but it just took too long, so I just have all this stuff in here as well as some random art supplies. And then here we're back to more clothes. Over here I just have all of my denim. I like to fold them instead of hanging them simply because I just don't have a lot of room on the the second bottom of my closet. It's just way easier to grab them because these are also like at my line of sight. And then I have a lot of sweaters and crew necks and stuff like that. Let me find the most notable ones. These are the 4 that I think are the most fun, so let's go over them real quick. So this first one, if you've watched the show, you know what show this is from. This is from The Good Place, which is like one of my favorite sitcoms ever, and it's like a little inside joke from like the later season. It just says the Brady Bunch, and then it has the exact quote that was said in the show. I have this one by the really cool artist called Mega Yacht on Instagram, and it's this one that says, "All good girls go to Chanel, bad girls go to Gucci." And I got it in an extra large and it's super oversized. So it's another one that I just wear for fashion or for comfort more than fashion. And these next 2 are related because they are literally just hoodies I bought because my celebrity crush has worn them. I know that sounds extremely unhinged. I'm aware of how unhinged and weird that sounds, but I saw these on my like celebrity crushes and I was like, oh my god, that's such a cute hoodie. I'm gonna get it. So the first one is this one from the brand called Free and Easy. It's just basic black, and then it says, whoa, "Don't trip" on the back in this really funky font, which I really loved. And this one was inspired by the one and only Harry Styles, obviously. And then this one is my newest one, and it's this green Glossier hoodie, which I got at their store here in LA. And this one is to match Timmy Chalamet. And I also got this one pretty oversized as well, so I can just lounge around in it. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed my little tour of my closet. If you want to see more of me, follow me on TikTok and Instagram, and I'll see you for the next one. Bye!